Good evening, traders. Welcome to the CPI live stream, right, where we had the lowest CPI reading since 2021, the lowest decline in the CPI since 2023, and a pretty mixed bag. Terrible for crypto, though, right? It was an initial pop, but a very illiquid market. It got sold right into, and Bitcoin hit its lowest level at the lows today since December 1st, and quite possibly in the next 50 minutes, if all stays the same or lower, we might be going for the lowest daily candle close since November 22nd. Bear with me, I am still extremely fatigued. By far the greatest symptom of whatever I have. Other symptoms are all gone that I had. I don't know. I'm just tired. I was in bed for like straight up, dude, 14 hours. Like, it's insane. Like, I don't even know, man. But the good news is that's my immune system keeping me shut down, destroying everything else. Like, I was starting to get a sore throat. It's gone. Sinus, no problem. It's just fatigue now. So I'm just on the upswing of it, trying to make a full recovery. But no big deal, man. We'll survive. Hopefully better than crypto has, because you got, remember we're talking about the stalling of the sell-off and on Bitcoin. You better pray that it doesn't go down anymore, because the three big ones, Solana, XRP, Ethereum, were all at critical supports. Looking to break them. They're all broken today. Pretty cleanly, assuming it's real. We'll look at those. Platinum, Palladium going nuts. Rivn, the king, man. Almost 2-year highs of 15 freaking %. Hype in the chat. All right. Here's Bitcoin on the chart. See what I'm saying? Illiquidity, the cause of these huge swings from the high point to low point of Bitcoin today. 5+%. Almost 6%. 5.75% from the high to low. Yesterday, similar situation. I did not have any energy to go live yesterday. A 5.57% swing in price. But in the end, all bad, man. I mean, anything below 91.2 to 92.8 is death. You just run the risk of way lower prices. And that's, for now, occurring. But, with these alts, real quick, we'll just run through them. I mean, good news, Ethereum's back to flat on the day. But at the highs, man, I mean, can you imagine buying into Ethereum, FOMOing at $3,000? That's what it saw today. 2,995 from the high point to low point, a 7.8% swing. Again, illiquid market and trading below 3K. Especially 2,900 is just really, really bad. Okay, there's just nothing good about it. But still, I guess outperform Bitcoin a little bit. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. I don't think, like, if a recovery ever happened, it's going to be Ethereum leading the pack in the recovery. It's never been that way. It's always been Bitcoin first. But yeah, that's where we're at. No harm, no foul on the day. Flat. Crazy enough. Solana was destroyed earlier. It's recovered. Everything's kind of recovering. You see above my head. Sorry, this 4-hour candle right there. The 4-hour candle. Right, Wall Street concluded trading, and then futures closed. They just reopened. Not many people there to sell Bitcoin anymore, so it just kind of meanders up, and that's kind of causing a rally on the altcoins. High beta to any Bitcoin move. So yeah, Ethereum, and we can look at XRP. Very scary, very bad, boys, very bad. Like, I mean, nearing the lows of day. It's not catching any bids like Ethereum. Bids, chat, bids, quote unquote, if you could call it that. All that's happened today, or what happened yesterday? We got a bearish engulfing candle yesterday, but also 196 and the heart line of this downtrend was regarded as resistance for the first time since it was lost December 15th. And then a daily candle close below 190 yesterday. And yesterday was the lowest daily candle close since April 8th. The lows of the tariff crash, remember? And today, though, where you think, hey, man, we've seen fake outs before. No problem. Fake outs happen all the time. Seen it before where in crypto, this candle happens, the next candle, huge bullish engulfing candle, recapturing all levels, and then we go on a huge run to the next resistance. But that did not happen today. The extent of what happened was market participants regarded 190 formally as resistance, rejected it, and now follow through price action, going for, once again, 2 days in a row, lowest daily candle close since April 8th. If there's any juice to the selling pressure in 45 minutes, you might be gunning for the lowest daily candle close since November of 2024. Not there yet. You'd have to close the day below 180 to get that. Not sure we're going to get it. There's not going to be probably enough market moves at this point. But either way, very bad, boys, very bad. Talking about a failed Gartley would turn into a crab pattern, and the crab pattern would be like this. Crab pattern, 1618, 150, 150 target for an extension wave structure. 150. The sad news about it is, you might catch a bounce there, but there is no help looking left. There's no support here. Twig and thatch. So it's not going to be a strong argument. You get a rally, and what happens if, say that happened, you get a rally, a bearish consolidation structure, and that lasts for the greater part of a few weeks, and then what happens after that? Oh boy, right? I mean, just bad market. This is what I've been preaching for a very long time now. October 10th, they literally killed crypto. They've killed it. They destroyed ancient whales that have been in this market for so long. Millions, tens of millions of dollars, positive P&L, wiped out, bankrupt, gone, liquidated. Stop losses, not triggering, no more trust in crypto. This is the culmination. This is the...
Who are these crypto fanboys? Time they moved aside. Stocks for the win.
What's up, Anon? Thanks for the 420 contribution, dude. Crypto fan, I think they're gone. I don't think there are any. You could see attendance of live streams, right? It's just like there are no crypto moon boy fanboys. They're gone. Only real market participants who care about actual TA are here. Like, there are no more, I'm a crypto holder, dude. I've been a crypto OG dude for so long. Like, they don't watch the stream anymore because, like, why? Like, all we do is talk crap about these garbage assets and garbage trends and post short trade setups on crypto for months. That's it. Who would want to, if you're a crypto moon boy, why would you ever want to, like, I'm not your friend. I was your friend in the uptrend, not anymore, but I'm a metal moon boy now. Certain stocks, electric vehicle moon boy, right? Hey, Tesla and Rivn, man. Yeah, but we just go where the composite operator is giving us evidence to believe he is conducting a buying campaign. That's it. Large structures of significance over a long period of time give us reliability in those structures that it's very real, and eventually you'll get higher prices. But there's just nothing about crypto like that, and it hadn't been like that for a while. Okay, crypto is down year to date. First pro crypto president ever in crypto performing. This is the second worst Q4 in the history of crypto. Number one would be 2018. That was coming off of the 500 to 20,000 bubble pop, ICO bubble like that. That was crazy. So yeah, things are really bad. Key support's been broken. You can see on Ethereum and also XRP and also Solana. Very bad. I mean, but who in the world could be surprised about what's happening right now? If you watch this stream anyway, if you're a member of this community, this is normal. This is, yeah, absorption of remaining demand. You had just about 1 month of bearish consolidation. 1 month of market participants digesting the previous move that just happened, and them realizing, mother of God, there are so few of us. We could never recapture the previous discernible swing highs. And now they are saying, F this, I will relent. The sellers still have full control of this asset. And guess what? In 40 minutes, going for the lowest daily candle close since April 10th. This is very bad. If you are a Solana moon boy, you're effed. So the bear pole, bear flag, bearish breakdown technically occurred yesterday, but I think you're catching follow through and a bearish back test today. Even if they faked it out, you're still in a lot of trouble, man. Like, the amount of things that would have to occur for this trend to reverse are insurmountable right now. And I know you know that, and that's all we talk about every time I'm live. Okay? Great, dude. Look at total, and then we'll move on to everything else. Here's your total. Let me see if I can find Jonathan. I think Jonathan rage quit, dude. Jonathan, you still there, man?
I like turtles.
Yeah, he's still there. He likes totals still. But totals, I mean, look what's happening. It's just like Ethereum. It's like Bitcoin too, like a bear flag. Right? They broke the bear flag on the 15th. Just 16th, nothing burger. 17th yesterday. A formal bearish back test, what was once the demand line of the bear flag's bottom became resistance with a bearish engulfing candle. Today, another formal test of that bear flag as resistance and follow through from yesterday's bearish engulfing candle. And yesterday also they closed below 2.9 trillion, which is the old highest daily candle close ever from November of 2021, the 2021 cycle top, the everything bubble top. They literally formally confirmed a daily candle close below it yesterday for the first time. That is massive if it's real. Typically, you don't really know if it's real until the next day if there's a follow-through candle, and oh god, there is. They're like confirming the bearish engulfing candle today. Confirming levels below 2.9 trillion. So bad. What do we do? You would have gone long on silver around Thanksgiving. That's it. Or right before Thanksgiving. That was the play. Or I guess you could have gone short on Litecoin or gone short on any of these cryptos too. Then you got to deal with the illiquid short squeeze crap like we've been getting, you know, where it's like, holy crap, it's up 6% today and it's gone. You got to like worry about that. It's annoying, right? You have a trading plan. You shouldn't care. But yeah, I mean, it's all over the place. You want to see stuff just like...
Hi, Mitch. Can you take a look at UPS? And thanks for Rivn.
Yeah, sure, Gold9. Thanks so much, dude, for the 20 contribution, man. We'll definitely look at that. Okay. Super chat. Hit the like button on the super chat. I'll do that too. Let me pull up the chat. Sorry. Just trying to get rolling, man. Just remember, if you don't like the stream today, if there's something off, if I'm not analyzing well, remember what's happening. I am ill. My greatest symptom is fatigue. I am extremely fatigued right now. So my brain may not even be working at full capacity. So just keep that in mind. Oh, okay. Anyway. Total. I mean, like, if it actually catches follow through, I think you're just targeting for 2.58 trillion, which means like Solana 90, Ethereum 2400, Bitcoin 76k, XRP 150. Right, that's what that means. If like total's actually gonna follow through, you got about 10% downside here collectively. It's collective market. All right. Okay, total. And I was just talking about, like, you know, just random coins like SUI. Dude, have you checked your SUI lately? I don't know what's going on with this chart. What is that? It's so awful that they like... Ugh. Oh, okay. What the heck was that? All right. Does this look in any way like a good situation for the SUI bros? The Raw Pauls? Dude, SUI, it's got my AI. Okay. No, it looks like it's about to nuke. It's about to close the day back below the old highest daily candle close ever from May of 2023. Okay, so that means, like, if it actually breaks this flag, which it looks like it's right at the breaking point, the threshold, you've got a good 34% downside on this one, and it would be normal. There's no support really until 88 cents. So it would be wonderful TA respect to get down there. All right. It's kind of, dang, it's more horizontal, you know, than anything. Like almost like a rectangle. Whatever. You could do a measured move. I just think 88 cents would be your hard target if they were going to break the structure soon. And they could rally in and go to 160 and then, you know, make a lower high and then roll over again. Like, it might take time, but dude, it's just bad situation here. Litecoin, remember Litecoin? It was gonna, dude, Miami Dolphins, bro. Okay, Litecoin's going for its lowest daily candle close since April 10th. Broke $76. Target one's like 71.12. So you're like 3% away from first target of the short trade setup, and target to the hard target $65 down here. Just waiting for that. At that point, who knows? But terrible trend, terrible price action. Yep. Only thing to do in this market has been either don't participate or be short, but short at your own risk because of stupid, illiquid scam pumps, because they happen all the time. Okay. So anyway, let's look at the you know, the S&P futures right now. Had a good rally and a pullback. It's kind of a nothing burger candle as they topped out just below the 1618 fib extension. What's up, Wits, man? Thanks for the 20, dude. Thank you, Wits. Did you have something to say, man? No, you're just tipping. You're super chatting. Say something, dude. Let us know you're out there, okay? Much love, bro. So, yeah, I mean, it's like, look, for now, double top. They're trying to hold on to this 6,767 swing high. They're trying, but there's no edge. There's no structure here that implies anything that's, oh, and a reversal's coming. Nah, nothing like that right now. Not at all. Yeah, and if you look at the big tech stocks, I mean, like the big ones that were driving the market, like Nvidia and Microsoft, they haven't been looking hot really at all. So if they continue downward, I mean, that's, you know where this is going. Maybe if they don't hold this 67 level, maybe they take it to at least an 88% retrace from the previous low to high. I mean, down to 6,500, 6,550. But yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just, you're kind of maybe range bound. You could think about a range developing, the bottom of the range 6,500, and then the top of the range clearly 6,900. Okay, range bound asset. That's the only way you can look at the S&P right now. NASDAQ, not so fortunate. Actually, worse performance if you compared the two, because at least on the S&P 500, there was enough demand for market participants to push the high to rival the previous high from late October, where here there just wasn't. Topped out making a lower high. And that's the difference in the two index funds. Not as strong at all. Can't even say now that there's any sort of rectangle. If anything, you could say, I don't know. I mean, maybe you got two anchor points here. All right, you just got that going on, maybe, for now. We're not trying to strategize this for a trade or anything. We're just looking at it because they're the index funds, bro. All right? We understand if we don't have an asset that is showing us all the variables we need, and it's strict, man. You have to have a bunch of things converge, variables converge to have an edge, and most of the time you're not going to have it. You don't have it on the index funds right now. So we're just trying to make sense of what's going on. A lower high was put in here, weaker than the S&P. Okay. Sorry, man. I'm trying to just not pass out here. Okay. Dow Jones futures, you know, just recently made an all-time high on the 12th, faring better, actually performing better than the S&P and the NASDAQ. Think about that, right? It's three different worlds here where the Dow Jones is making a higher high than the high, previous high. S&P 500, the same high. The NASDAQ, a lower high. Dow Jones performing better. So I'm not sure we can really, and you also saw 14145 for extension. You know, there's no edge here. We're just looking at it. Just had a sideways day. It's been.
Gomi tipped $25. Hey Mitch, can we take a look at Edu on weekly? Thanks brother, take care and get well soon.
What's up, Gummy man? Yeah, we'll look at EDU on the weekly. Maybe we will have education on the EDU. Thank you, dude. So just, you know, some slight pullback after an all-time high not too long ago last week. So that's it. US 2000, the small caps real quick. Also making a higher high. But now it's an upthrust. An upthrust through the high from October. Two different highs right there. You can see the bearish engulfing candle caught fall through. And now buyers were unable to keep the price propped above the breakout. And now they are back testing that old breakout resistance as resistance again. And we do call that an upthrust and back test of upthrust. So that's not really great. A failed breakout attempt has occurred, at least locally. So maybe soon they'll be testing the demand line of this channel. Maybe they'll be testing 2464, which is the old high from 2024. They lose that, then you're probably looking for 2368. So no edge or anything, just looking at the index funds. Great, man. All right. Let's look at gold real quick. That, my God, dude, they were so close and they had to pull it back and ruin the party. It was exciting. It was, my God, we were this close. How close were we to an all-time high at the peak of the day? Bro, we were 0.17% away from an all-time high. They just had to pull it back and give us an indecision candle, kind of selling off on the new day. I don't know. I mean, it like gapped up technically and red candle right now. But, yep, it was the third highest daily candle close we ever received in gold's history yesterday. Now a new day. So a lot of things can happen here, right? I mean, like you can't be surprised if they ever bring it back down to 42.45 for a back test of the breakout, horizontal line breakout. Can't be that surprised, but they're still trying to hold above the heart line of this channel here. So you just don't know if we're going to get an all-time high sooner or later. I think it's like inevitable. We just don't know if it's going to be, oh man, it might, you know, they might, oh God, you know, come down and do something like this. And then, oh, now all-time highs, but it's at the beginning of the year or something, or end of this year. So you don't know if that's going to happen next or if we're just going to do this and just all-time high, like tonight or tomorrow or something. But yeah, this market, the gold, the metals market is the new crypto, bro. Okay? It is. Like, for instance, some really cool things I tried to articulate in the Discord to you today occurred. First off, we'll look at silver. Been the darling lately. What a killer, man. So amazing. So much money made. What happened? Oh, well, you had to pull back yesterday. It was the second highest daily candle close in human history. Okay. You might pull back even more today. Who cares? Whatever. Wherever they pull this thing back, it's going to be a higher low than previous discernible swing low, which is $50. And they'll run it again later. But it's been running away. There's a lot of fundamentals behind it. Why it's doing this.
FPV Drone Mancer tipped $30. Good evening, Mitch. May you look at SMG, Scott's Miracle Grow, on the monthly? I don't think the volume is something to write home about, but I like where it's at. It's back at the inflection zone of 2007's peak and showing bullish convergence.
Dang, bro. Scott's Miracle Grow? SMG? We can look at it, man. Certainly. Really appreciate the contribution, man. Silver at 65 is massive. It is. W silver. It was 66 plus yesterday. I mean, it was 66.50 today. Or yes, I mean 2 days ago, whatever. 2 days and yesterday. It's now a new day, so whatever. But either way, it's just phenomenal. And it's like Bitcoin. Or it's like what Bitcoin used to be. And this is what I'm talking about. You got to go where the animal spirits are. You got to go to the sectors, the markets where the money is. You can't just be a crypto bro. You got to be a technical analysis bro. And that's what I've been trying to teach you forever. I mean, how long we've been calling crypto beanie babies? Like, it doesn't matter how many users are on your platform utilizing the services. It doesn't matter how revolutionary the blockchain is. None of that matters because they don't have a closed loop system where there is regulation. Regulation is very important.
At Vincent
It's Vincent, man.
7432 super chatted $72.18. Hey Mitch, can we look at PDM on the NYSE, weekly and daily? Hope you will feel better soon, man.
Thank you so much, Vincent, man, for the 70 and change, dude. You were the weekly top super chatter too, 216.54 on the week. I really appreciate that, man. And sorry, I've just like not been myself this week at all, but it happens, you know. So very grateful for you, dude. We will definitely look at PDM. Is that what you said? Yeah, we'll look, man. Weekly and daily. I'm gonna do everything I can to. I mean, I am doing everything I can to get better. Okay, I'm trying, man. All right. So forget silver, forget gold. You know why? Because it was a Palladium type of day. Can we please get some?
I have some evidence Manbear Pig could be in this area.
Jesus chimes, Palladium, highest daily candle close. Confirmed really since like January 2023. This was discussed to ad nauseum 6 months ago in charts only in the Patreon Citadel. 6 months ago, I literally said, God-like Wyckoff accumulation structure, godlike. And here we are. It just took 6 months. And it's running away on high volume. See you at much higher levels. See you at 1853. That's on deck, dude. And you break 1853, it's going to be $2,000+. This is just kind of the beginning. Super cycle, okay? Big super cycle. Big breakout occurred a few days ago. No surprise. Just like crypto being garbage has been no surprise too. Isn't that interesting? When you just trust the trend on the daily, you trust the structures, it sets you free, man. It does. So, all right, maybe I should just allocate to metals because metals are looking like there's a large entity or institution accumulating a massive amount of it. Oh yeah, maybe I should just like not be in crypto because it looks like they killed the market October 10th. Fraud, like the biggest fraud in the history of crypto occurred October 10th. Yes. No one paid. No one went to jail. There's no consequence. Fraud market. And the asset, and I was talking about this before a contribution came in. Calling these things beanie babies for years. Because it's like, it doesn't matter how good the blockchain is, the technology, what it's trying to do. It doesn't matter. XRP doesn't matter, dude. Because there's no regulation. There's no legal way of making these blockchains pay the owners of the crypto. There's no mathematical way to gauge the value of these cryptos. So they'll always be beanie babies. They will only be, at best, collectively a market where possibly if a structure develops that we've studied, where the research was done on traditional markets like commodities, Forex, equities for 100 years, maybe on an untraditional scam market like crypto, maybe it'll play out. Maybe. That's it. That's literally it. That's all crypto is for TA world. We look at maybe they're struck, and then they started doing things, and it's like, oh wow. Then all of a sudden, Zoomers get involved in the market, and there's 40 million of them, and now it's like, well, 40 million cryptos. Okay, this is a joke. Let's just cancel crypto, maybe for the next 5 years or so, and we'll come back later after crypto's literally in the depths of hell. All right. So anyway. Platinum. Look what Platinum did. Another just records. We're talking about like a not record, but like every day it's making the highest price since 2011, but now 2008, like 17-year highs on platinum. An all-time high is coming, chat. You just know it is coming eventually. I don't care if it pulls back. Yes, pullbacks happen. It probably will put in a higher low than 1500 and then consolidate for a while and then a run again, and then you'll be at all-time highs. Platinum. I don't know why where my channel is. I've been doing PL Future. Sorry, Platinum Future. There, it's a beautiful channel, isn't it? Oh God! But they broke out a couple days ago. They back tested yesterday, and here you are, just sitting there. Glory be to Platinum, your shiny metals, the Jesus man. Aluminum did something spectacular today. Aluminum. Highest daily candle close confirmed since May 23rd, 2022. Multi-year highs on aluminum. What a trend, man. Tin, TIN, another metal. 10. I mean, just 1.77% up today. It was your third highest daily candle close ever. Your highest daily candle close ever since March 8th, 2022.
Big game tomorrow. Good luck.
Wits, man. Yeah, it is a big game.
Velo 3D makes the 3D printers SpaceX uses for the Falcon rockets and pumped like crazy with the SpaceX going public news. Please share your insights on the charts, Mitch. Thanks and get well soon, bro.
Thank you, Wits, and then Amaga 99 right after Velo 3D printers SpaceX uses. Dang, man, that's crazy. What? We can definitely look at it and then go more into it for sure, bro. Thank you so much. Multi-request height. Ticker Velo. Okay, VELO. Sorry, I see what you're saying. Yeah. All right. Dude, so you see what I'm saying? This is a 10 metal moon boy channel. What a trend. You wish your effing crypto looked like this. You wish. I just hope like me existing every day has made many people that have found me via the crypto world change their entire outlook on financial markets, where you're no longer some moon boy that believes in crypto's future. Like, crypto has died in many ways already, and it is already being absorbed by the collective world. Okay, people go on Polymarket. That's a blockchain. The inquiries are being done on the blockchain. So the crypto as you know it, it's no longer crypto. People need to understand crypto and need to come to the world of crypto anymore. It's not like that. That's never going to happen. Okay. I think it was the Battle of the Bulge in 2021 for that. And it was NFTs. That was as close as we got. That and yield farming, as close as we would have ever gotten to get all the normie people to come to us. And now, after the rug pulls, after clearly no innovation in crypto for 5+ years, it's the other way around. Crypto is dissolving into the world, and that's okay. That's the future of crypto. So get with it, man. It just was. All those things had to happen. The experimentation, the pump and dumps, the fraud, the people losing their lives, and all that stuff. The Doquans and the SPFs. It all had to happen. So utterly, crypto could crash into the world versus the other way around, which everyone wished and hoped that it would be. It never will be. Okay, we can look at copper. Just coiling up, man. I don't know. When's it gonna break? 530? Soon, some point. Who cares? It will go much higher if you're patient. It might take 6 months, but copper probably going way higher. What an uptrend. Remember the trend. Stop forgetting about the trend you're in. It's so good. All right. So we can look at some of these these Mag 7s, these market drivers, these high market cap stocks. We can go, let's just look at NVIDIA first. It was up 2% today almost, but does it matter? Not really. It's up a little bit after hours too. That's great, man. Not enough follow through. Yesterday was the lowest daily candle close since September 17th. But you're just kind of in a tough situation right now, where even if they rallied this thing, they could take this thing all the way to 183.40. And you could very well put in another lower high. And you just got to keep that in mind, that something's changing, right? Momentum is beginning to shift into the hands of the sellers a little bit. For now, okay, until a major crazy event happens, a news-driven catalyst. But remember, we just got a news-driven catalyst, a crazy one, where like hey, NVIDIA is now legally authorized to sell certain chips to China right here. It was the date of December 8th, and that was it.
Any chance we could have another look at Code? You brought it up a few months back. Get better soon, brother.
What's up, Sam, man? Thanks for 20, dude. Yeah, we can look at Kodak. For sure. But just remember, right, the news-driven catalyst occurred, and it fell on deaf ears. It was almost like a liquidity grab. And you think, man, they could take this thing to 195 above 183, and it didn't happen. And it's like, that's something to that. And they lost the level almost immediately in a couple days, and now just trading below 183.40 like this and making multi-month lows. And even if they took this thing higher, it could put in another lower high, and you just might be in correction mode now. Okay, I think you're like kind of targeting 165 eventually. They don't hold 165, it's going to be like 153. So just understand, this is your largest market cap asset in the world, equity anyway, and it's not looking too hot right now, and they could be still in the midst of momentum shifting into the hands of the sellers. Okay, so, and then Microsoft is not your second market cap anymore. Google is, I believe, but they're trying, man. 1.65% today. But still, everything below 492.23 is tough, man. It's real tough. Cool to see the 200 moving average being defended. But the issue with this one is they could take this on a really nice retrace. And no matter where the retrace concludes, it's going to be a lower high than 550. And that's the problem. It's like any retrace that occurs, it's going to be a lower high than the previous major discernible swing high. And that's crappy. So you just better pray that they eventually can break, at least recapture 492 and start regarding it formally as a support instead of resistance. That's all you can hope for in the coming weeks. Okay. Google got wrecked yesterday, but at least it was up a little bit today. That is technically a potential bullish inside bar, bullish harami. So I wonder if we catch follow through on that. I don't know, man. But it was looking like a flag, and they just kind of offloaded it. And that's like, you can't trust a flag at a 2618 fib extension, bro. Like, really? No, after all these other ones were successful, like, you're just pushing your luck. So if like the bullish inside bar is going to fail, you're looking for 291.65 to be retested. If you don't hold that, 275 and one support at a time. This thing has just been kind of going for it's been crazy, right? Hard to strategize at all on this one. It's too crazy. So we can look at Apple. That, man, they are really, they lost the demand line by the looks of it. It's not been having a good time. Lost horizontal line support at 276. Lost the demand line at the channel. Today, intraday, hit the lowest price since November 21st. And nearly 1 month lows. And yeah, just kind of not doing too hot, but still in a nice uptrend. I mean, great trend. You wish your crypto looked like this. So worst case scenario, they take it to 260 for a back test, the old all-time high from Christmas of last year. And best case scenario, they start concluding this sell-off and we start rallying higher at some point. But yeah, it's real tough here. But great trend. Tesla, after making a fresh all-time high yesterday, we got ourselves, oh man, it was so close to a perfect inside bar, bullish inside bar. But they did the wick. See, the characteristic of the inside bar, or harami or harambe, we call it sometimes for memes, is the candle body and the wicks on the bottom, the shadows on the bottom and top. They're all contained within the previous candle's body, and that didn't happen. The wick pierced through the top of the body, and did pierce through that old all-time high back from, you know, a year ago to the day almost, if not literally. Yeah, literally to the 1 year ago all-time highs, and you just breached it again 3 days in a row. So, got to be long and strong on Tesla still, man. I don't give a crap what happens to it. I don't care if they pull it back. I'm not concerned with it. This was target 2 of a trade setup anyway, 48.50, and target 3, you won't believe it, $597. Yep. Now I think like it'll take could take months. It will take months to get to 600 if we get there. Because, I mean, I think you got like 530 to 550, which would be a supply line of this really nice channel, this uptrend conceptualized. You wish your crypto looked like this. You kidding me, man? But waiting for the breakout, waiting for price discovery. If you want to target short term, talked about that, 530, 550, but 561 is your 1272. Okay. 1272. The 1414, 600. Okay. There you have it. Tesla killing it. Amazon was up today. We were hoping for 215.85. You may get it still. You may not. It'd be great for risk management. Easy to manage your risk there. Set a strategic stop loss up with good upside, but it just kind of popped higher today, and that's about it. Not much to look at. Just kind of churning. Been churning. Trading the same price as trading out a year ago. You know, like, ugh. Performance been pretty miserable for real over a year. And then we'll look at the last of the 7, Meta, which is kind of really interesting, where this old channel I had was really good respect on the bottom and top. They lost it, but then they recaptured it, and then they like reconfirmed it as support, and now it's starting to rally. They're testing the 200-day simple moving average again today and nearing the heart line. If they could break it, you might go for a run to $711, but it's going to take a lot of work to reverse this trend to the upside. Very brutalized, worse than all the other Mag 7s. Sheesh. Yeah, Zuckerberg been having a real hard time. Okay, so we looked at your cryptos. We looked at your futures, your index funds. We looked at the Mag 7. We looked at your metals. We've gone across the markets in a lot of ways. We can look at the TLT, the 20-year Treasury bond. How'd that do? They're recapturing the level. Well, kinda. The problem is they could take it up to $90 and still they could include it there and a lower high. So it's up again, another 0.5%, down 0.14% after hours. We're trying to do something here. So yields dropping some. I believe they're going to hike interest rates again. I believe tonight in Japan. And the past 2 times that's occurred, crypto has subsequently cratered 25 to 40% after that event. So I hope this time's different. It's probably not. I mean, technically, there's just nothing about Bitcoin that is good. There just isn't. Trend analysis wise, technically, it's just not good. So, okay, higher interest rates, meaning the carry trade's more dead than it was. So your TLT, DXY, the US dollar currency index, look at it. Okay, kind of just chopping around. I don't think the selling's done. They might rally it a little bit again, but probably going to go see 97.30 again. The bottom. Maybe it holds. Maybe an M shape develops, whatever. But you want this lower for your metals to go higher, that's for sure. And your other currencies, of course. Excuse me. Yeah, like the Japanese, the 40-year bonds right here. Just, I mean, this is like after making an all-time high, they're just almost like bull flagging a little bit, right? That's kind of crazy. Okay, I guess we can get into maybe we can get into these requests now. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button, the bell, that sub. I've been live for 51 minutes, going on an hour. All right. Battling this ailment. Okay. The fatigue is killing me right now. Oh, did we even look at Rivn today? I don't think we did. Let me pull up Rivn. My God, we got to do that. What the heck? Come on. Come on, dude. $20 for the first time since January 2024. And dude, bro, we're talking 23-month highs on Rivn and a mega breakout of sorts. So you're looking on deck, minimum 22, but a gap fill target of 23.57, right above that 20. Let's just say $25, 24.50 swing highs from 2023. They break that $28 target. But you think with the structure being so large, so beautiful, thinking $40 eventually, there's going to be a lot up and down, man, just like Baba. But this is just like the only people that can win and make money in this market are the ones that are patient, that have conviction. They see the structure and they understand its significance. They understand what it means. Like it's not just like, oh, look, the structure's there. Meaningless. I have no conviction. It's like, oh, the structure's there because there's a large entity accumulating a position on the asset. That's all it means. So higher, sooner, higher, later, higher, whatever. Big breakout today. Almost multi-year high. 15% on the day. Fantastic. Okay. So we'll see here. 4 minutes to the daily close in crypto.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
Okay, the door's been closed. Let's see. First request was for Golden Knight. He wants to look at UPS. All right, UPS and United Parcel Service. Okay, well, after that brutal bear flag, there was an earnings report, and it catalyzed some sort of reversal by the looks of it. Okay.
Reach ain't doing things.
Oh my God.
Gomi tipped $25. Can we take a look at GME as well? Daily IHS recaptured 22.31 level and weekly shark type 2. Thank you, brother. S-Bucks above 200 ma. Eyes emoji.
I'm the Chapter Gomi, the Belushi, back when we used to chug. Thank you, dudes. We will look at that 100%. Thank you. You were the weekly top tipper at 75. No one's beating that, man. So what was cool was, I guess after earnings, the sell-off occurred, but this old $93 level to $89 zone, okay? Very big deal, okay? This is a huge deal. They have, you can see that they confirmed it as support, and they've done that before, and the consequences equate to 114 to 120. So you got that going for you. Look at it running now. Now, I don't know. The trend is so well in the hands of the sellers, right? It's such a bad trend. You're just deep within it. But a news-driven catalyst on high volume where they were unable to fill the gap and they confirmed an old level, an old zone of support, all you can do is say, hey, I can't be that surprised if eventually, well, see, the problem is there are just other resistances that are so real. Like, look at that, 105.64. That swing high from 2013, 2014. It was reversal in 2015. It's been support in 2018. Yeah, you got 105.60 on deck. If they ever can break that, then you'd be targeting for 114.46 to 120. So it's hard to trust an asset in such a well-established downtrend. But I guess you're okay until they lose $91, $92. It was the highest daily candle close today since July 25th. Summer, and they did officially fill a gap today. But there's an unfilled gap, I think, just below. You gapped up today, so yeah. Like, do your thing on this one if you like just crappy downtrends.
Carl tipped $25. Hey Mitch, Sending tons of thanks for the continued education and going live.
So, Carl, man.
Can we check out $ZM?
We can certainly look at Zoom, Carl. Thank you, dude. And appreciate you, just giving me a chance to do what I do. Because people will tune in and say, screw this guy, or hey, man, this guy's trying to, I see what this guy's trying to do. He's trying to educate. Oh, he's not shilling scams and pushing a course and or whatever, affiliate marketing. Okay, that's cool. Thank you for giving me a chance, everyone that's watching. Okay, I'm sorry that crypto sucks. It's just, this channel was never about crypto. It was never about stocks, or it was never about metal. It was always about the TA, and the TA tells us where the money is or is coming into, and we try to identify that. Crypto, remember that time when Bitcoin, I think you remember right here, if you, does anyone remember the streams in October? But remember here in late October, go back to the live streams, what I was saying about Bitcoin, they confirmed distribution. They confirmed less than before. Head and shoulders I did too, but my God, if that wasn't incredible, right? If that didn't, if that wasn't prophetic of showing us psychologically what was happening. The buyers relented. They tried once, then they tried again, and they failed. And that weakness, and then they broke that right there. Oh my God. November 3rd. It was over, dude. All right, there it is, chat. We have the daily candle close on crypto. It was the lowest daily candle close on crypto since November 22nd. Yikes.
Very bad, boys. Very bad.
Lowest daily candle close on XRP since April. Lowest daily candle close on Solana since April. Destroyed. Destroyed. Ethereum, not as bad. But Ethereum, maybe though it's only the lowest daily candle close since December 1st, the price action, extremely bad. Like, that's just not, it's just inverse what you want. You always want buyers to capture levels and then re-regard them as supports. They're doing the opposite. Market participants are losing supports, and then they're confirming they're losing them with candle closes, and then intraday they're testing the top of those inflection zones and rejecting them as resistance, and then closing again below them. Like, that's literally the worst thing. That's what you don't want. That is bearish behavior, even if it did rally tomorrow. Garbage. Whew. Anyway, but again, 2,900, not great, man. Now, you don't want to lose that level. You did. XRP, what are you talking about, dude? That's bad. That's disgusting. That was literally, it was so close to being the lowest daily candle close since November of last year, but only April, because 1 penny or something, 2 pennies. Yeah, it was 2 pennies difference, but that is a confirmed bearish breakdown. This is where you cannot sleep at night owning this asset. I don't care if it rallies. I don't care. It'll be a liquid scam pump, and it'll be a lower high, most likely than 216, and roll over again later. It's just, hey man, if you're an XRP bro, hey, if you're above 196, I understand. If you're below 190, 196, I do not understand why you're in it, why you own the asset. Again, remember the trade setup in October, late October? It was brilliant. Both targets hit, and now we're below the second profit-taking level of the short because it's that awful. 173, 160, 150, all viable targets to the downside. But in the end, I mean, really, $1 psychologically, 80 cents. Imagine what people who watch Alex Cobb's stream would think about me if they were like, oh, I'm listening to this guy and he's saying 80 cent XRP. They would like literally probably give me death threats, right? Yeah. Yep. But it seems like it makes plenty of sense technically. But this is where the consolidation was, bro. The 80s and 70s and 60s and 50s and 30s and 20s. Not $1. Anyway, Solana. Here it is. That was so clean, wasn't it? Such a clean bearish breakdown 2 days ago. And then yesterday.
For the education. That chain surprise was rolling on the floor laughing emoji, rolling on the floor laughing emoji, thumbs up emoji, Christmas tree emoji.
Too
Let's
late
go.
to short dollar coin? Looks scary.
What's up, Infinite? We can look at coin. Dude, how about that news yesterday? You know, that's the most utter desperation and cope I've ever seen from a crypto exchange. Thank you, Venom, for the 420 is that a joint. Thank you for the Christmas trees and the thumbs up. Okay. But yeah, you know, crypto's doomed when a crypto exchange, your number one crypto exchange, has now gotten into gambling, like polymarket stuff and stock trading and all these other things. All like they're pivoting because they understand that October 10th, crypto died. And they understand if they stay crypto only, they will die. Because that is how effed crypto is. Like, if the technicals weren't showing us this, which they were, Coinbase doing what it did yesterday is the form of confirmation how screwed crypto is. We're not going to get a 2021 again. We're going to wait on Solana to hit $90, XRP to hit $1, Ethereum to hit 2,000, 2,400, whatever, Bitcoin to hit 76, 74, and then we'll reassess at that point. But they know that there's not enough people in the world now that could buy crypto. It's over. October 10th was the absolute destruction of trust in crypto. It confirmed that you being a crypto bro for the past 5 years, you can own Bitcoin, okay? But you owning crypto for the past 5 years outside of Bitcoin was the biggest waste of time and money, opportunity cost of your life. It was proven. It was confirmed. So that's hilarious that they're doing that. And it's like they have completely garbage trading fees, uncompetitive trading fees in crypto. Well, crypto's a joke. You know, all the reputable exchanges, Robinhood, thank God for Robinhood starting it. But now all these, you know, Thinkorswim and Schwab, whatever, and Fidelity, all of them, no fees in trading outside of options. And now they're coming into the stock game. Is Coinbase going to offer no fees on trading stocks? You give me a break. Not competitive. Who's going to use that garbage platform? Oh, and by the way, you could definitely understand that they will freeze up the exchanges on high volatility, high volume, unlike real reputable exchanges like Schwab and Fidelity and the other ones. Okay, they don't go down and freeze. So Coinbase is going to have the same problems with stocks. So there is literally no upside to ever putting money. I guess if you're like, you can't buy American or US equities or something and you're in another country, maybe using Coinbase, it might be advantageous, maybe. But Coinbase is going to be completely inferior to all the exchanges that currently provide services. They will have no edge. And that's what's so weird about it. Okay. They have like a regulatory edge on crypto, right? Because Gensler and, you know, hey man, like you have to use Coinbase pretty much. They got Binance US out of here, right? All that stuff. They kind of had it and there's no edge. So I think that they'll offer it, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so Solana, again, you're talking about lowest daily candle close since April 10th. And I think you got a date with $90. But this has been a slow motion train wreck covered day by day on this stream. Nothing in any shape or form has been surprising. Nothing. I have held your effing hand on these altcoins and probably where they're going next. And this has all been going. And guess what? Probably going to 90.
HSY, Hershey? Thanks, Mitch.
What's up, yo? And yo too. Thank you, dude, for the 20. We can look at Hershey. I'm Hershey, so TNDM pumps with it, right? Probably, hopefully, right? The more people that ingest chocolate and get diabetes, the better for TNDM. All right. Thank you, dude. Some alerts set up on this garbage. Okay. We'll see here. the next request was EDU. Yeah, EDU. New Oriental Education and Technology Group Incorporated. Sponsored ADR. Been here before, long time ago. Wow. That thing crashed. Good God. We gotta go to the weekly on this one. Oh, I like the weekly. Is very interesting. You said you want to see it on the weekly. You know, I know why now. Look at this. All right. So Gummy is like, look at this on the weekly, because look at this key level from 2018. Key level from 2016. That's an inflection point. Very important. $53, $52. They've recaptured it. Oh. So you've got some sort of Three Rising Valleys behavior, maybe. Despite anything, I think it is easy to manage risk in this situation. See the zone. Ah, yes. You recaptured the zone. You're kind of spring back testing. I like it with the 200-week moving average. Very nice. Did we have a golden cross already? Probably. No, you had a golden cross and it's going for a death cross, but I wouldn't worry about it because it could be a fake out cross. But you're trading above the 50 moving average, and you're trading above all three moving averages. Beautiful. Beautiful to see that. That's what you want. Definitely what you want to see. So I think it'd be very easy to manage risk in this situation on the weekly. So it'd be like a position trade. What would your target be? My God, dude, target. I guess you'd have to just say 94.20 would be target one. So it's a high from 2017, not a major one, but you can see from 2024, it was a resistance. So pretty easy to target. I mean, for real. Great request, bro, because it's just, you could be like conservative and just be like, I just think I'll take profit at that swing high from September of last year. It could be like target one, maybe. Really conservative, actually. A really conservative target. And then target two could be just right above it at 93.81. You could have a target three if you wanted a 108, because in case this actually was going to continue to really go, you could be stair step out like that. Your stop could be a little looser because you got room. Yeah, could be looser, but see, I don't know why you'd care if it's looser or not, because like you're technically longing the recapturing last week, and this week they're reconfirming the validity of that $53 support as support with good. They tested it successfully and they held it. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like, all right, that's the stop loss could be a little looser, sure, but I don't, even if you're getting stopped out, I don't think it's that big a deal. It could be looser if you want it, okay? But yeah, I mean, that's how you play. Like, it was a nice rally. It's almost like you're looking at like maybe some sort of big A, B, C, D, A, B, C, and then D, like an incomplete A, B, C, D, like a 618 on C, then a 1618 on D. That could be a target for 135. Like there's a resistance up there, 140. It could be like that. You could literally have a target for if you wanted, you know, like, okay, fine, we'll do a 1618. Forget about it. There you go. You know, nothing crazy. I mean, what is it? Just technology, education, dude. Why not? Let's educate the educated. So post it. Position trade. It's nothing. It's no harmonic pattern or anything. It's just a nice price action correlation to key level trade with a nice one golden retrace. Pull by 618 retrace. And that 618 was confluent with the horizontal line support from history. technical indicators, trend analysis, sure. That's it, simple. New Oriental. I thought Oriental wasn't publicly, or what is it, politically correct, dude? Cancel. But we're not in a politically correct world anymore, so maybe it's gonna pump just because of that. Nice stuff, dude. Great job, Gummy Man. Hype in the chat for Gummy. If this plays out, if you're not Hype King now, you become Hype King, okay? Okay, there you guys posted for the Patron Citadel members. Thank you for your support if you're a Patron Citadel member. Because if it's not you, it's no one else. Okay. SMG for FPV. It's got some Miracle Grow Connect. It's close, man. Yeah, it's close. It's interesting. I understand. I like the request because this one's also like, on the weekly. See, I've been here. The resistance support 2007, 2011, 2015, 2018. It's very real. And these two lows are higher than the lowest low from 2022. That's some bad performance, man, over years. Think about it. You own this for years. And that's done nothing. They really are trying here, aren't they? They had a nice bullish engulfing candle last week. This week, they made an intra-week high. Highest level since mid-September. I mean, you're really flirting with that level. It's kind of iffy here. I mean, it could be an accumulation range. I mean, you know. Could be Wyckoff accumulation. Could be. Maybe it's a dragon, a higher low dragon. Could be. It's very interesting. If the context was a little better, like, come on, man, let's just recapture $58, you know, for real. Like, you're above it right now, but barely. And, you know, at this point, maybe you could, like, if just talking to you, FPV, all right, maybe you, just you, like, I guess maybe you could have a stop below $52 if they're trying to put in a swing low right there, a higher low, 1 and 2. You stop loss there and give it a shot. And your first target's probably going to be $83, $88, one of those two levels. And if they ever break out, then my God, it's going to be you can see the big target's probably $109. But yeah, interesting. SMG. Not great, not terrible, I guess. What were you saying, though? You said, okay, you have the same sentiment. It's not something to write home about. Yeah. Back inflection point, showing convergence, bullish convergence. Yeah, bullish convergence for sure on the weekly. 2006. Yeah, I mean it is very interesting. It's an interesting chart. It's something to like put on the watch list and monitor. You know, hey man, you're getting older. You got kids. You got a life. You're living your dream. You know, and hey man, every week you check out SMG. What's going on with SMG? Is it getting better, worse? What's happening? You know, like one to keep on the watch list for sure. Put it there, chat. Okay. Added. Okay. Thank you, dude. I think Japan will be hiking interest rates in a couple hours, if I'm not mistaken. Someone look it up for me, okay? Next request. PD for Vincent. Hello, Vincent, man. Thanks again for all the support, bro. I'm very grateful. Not a great chart, yeah. Just due to the fact that the life of this chart, gutter. But yeah, you're down here, and Okay. All right. They spring back tested kind of. 616 became support. And if you cared about maybe taking a shot on anything, that might have been the level to take action. But now you're up here up against the 200-week moving average, testing it for the first time since January 2022. It's been 3 years, right? Shoot, dude, going on for almost 4 years, right? Right? 2022, 20. Good God, man. Time's flying, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, like, of course, like it could be, I just don't like the trend, right? And you got probably a channel here, like a supply line. Oh, they broke the supply line by the looks of it, right? The channel. Just depends though, like, right? If you're anchoring originally or you're anchoring for if you do that, then there's no break. That actually makes more sense, because if you do that, then you can see, like, it seems like more respect of this demand line. So no breakout, hard to say. You'd probably want one more test, I guess. Something like that would probably be better. The problem is 609 is certainly the level where if you were gonna take a shot on this, that's the only place to do it. 609. That's the support. The asset, unfortunately, is so far removed from that level. It's up 38% off the potential actionable area. Hard to long it here, I think. So you probably want to wait for 609 or do nothing because the trend's bad. Like, you're in a downtrend, even though, yes, they put in higher lows. And it could go a little bit higher too, go to like 930 and hit the supply line there. So I don't know. I'm not that, I don't like it that much. I think there's better assets out there. But yeah, give me a 609 and then we can reevaluate. Vincent, man, thank you, dude. I wish it was crazier. Okay. The next one was Bello for Amaga. Oof. Up 20% today, but who cares? Bro. That's your chart, bro. That's always loser, right? They have pumps, man. Look at this pump. Look at this pump, dude. That was a 230% pump, dude, on the weekly. Now you're down here. It's just like...
Carl tipped $25. We should check out US dollar to Japanese yen daily while we're at it.
Thank you, Carl. I can do my best, man. I will do what I can. But yeah, something like this, I mean... Okay, because it's SpaceX 3D printers, right? Well, 474 wasn't that the level to care, I guess. Now it's gone nuts. It was up 114% last week. How do you manage your risk? You know, that's the question. I don't know. Below $10, do you want to own it? No. Like, I guess you could, if it went up, it over doubled in value last week alone. That right there makes it really tough, right? For what we do here. The closer you are to 474, the easier it would be to maybe try to manage your risk, but you just don't know, like, if this is actually gonna turn into anything. Like, I guess below $10, you're screwed. The good news is maybe this week they are trying to regard $10 as support and holding, and if it does hold successfully long enough, then you're probably going to target for $22 to $29. That's it on Velo. Okay. SpaceX 3D printing. Very tough, man. Anytime an asset goes up 100% plus the last week, it's tough to be like, oh, easy enough. Okay. Sorry, Chad. I'm very tired. Like, it's like I slept so much, and it's like I feel like I haven't slept at all. Body's healing. Old Kodak. Continuing onward and upward. after that structure was identified. Beautiful 3 rising valleys, but just slow going, man. It's very slow going, right? They broke the 571, 629 level. It's a zone of inflection, but then they regarded it as support. Chat. XRP breaking 180 for the first time, I think, since April. You got to love that price action correlation to the inflection zone. It was recaptured and reconfirmed as support November 3rd. Really very strong. And then these 2 lows were higher than all these lows. You're uptrending. You've been uptrending, and I know it's down 3% today. But I mean, give it enough time. If I don't know what this company is, I think like you could target for $13+. So the 3 rising valleys is confirmed. In fact, that structure was confirmed as support from March to October. And yeah, it was a shooting star last week. So be careful with that. You're catching fall through too. So they might be coming back to 635, 629 again. They might. But yeah, you've been uptrending for a while, for a couple years now. And there is a lot of upside if it's going to continue as is. Again, $11, $11.20. It's $13.30 on Kodak. I don't know if that's what you're looking for, Sam. But that's what I want. Yeah. Anything above 571, 629 is great. Below that, not so much. But above it, yeah. It's gonna be, dude, it's gonna be volatile too. It's gonna be hard to hold on to these things if you're looking at them every day. Like Rivn, like you can't, like, remember, you guys have to have conviction with that structure. Like, look what happened. Remember the AI event they had? Oh my God, it's down like 10+%. No. People were like, I'm gonna sell. There's triple bearish divergence. It's like, bro, it doesn't matter. That structure's so large. That is the composite man. He's been accumulating, and you're gonna find out why later. And you're seeing, there hasn't even been a big news-driven catalyst yet that has come out on Rivn. It'll come actually to market up to 40, most likely. Sorry, dude. Gummy wants GameStop that was starting to look bad again. Yeah, starting to look bad now, dude. You said daily inverse head and shoulders recaptured 2231 level. Weekly sharp type 2 above the 200-week moving average. I don't think so anymore, man. I think I don't like how it's below the 200-week moving average. So it's testing a key inflection zone IMO as resistance now. It's making lower highs. It's this is confirmed. Okay, right? In December last year and in May of this year, they're confirming far less market participants than we ever saw at any point before. These are like some of the lowest highs we've seen in years, in 5+ years on GameStop. And then they sell it off, and we get back to the support, and another little rally occurs. And this is the weekly, so very significant time scale we're looking at. And now $27 being regarded as resistance with the bearish engulfing candle with follow through, and now below the 200-week moving average, and now below 23.23. To me, I can't like this at all. I just can't. I cannot like this. This is like similar-ish Bitcoin price action a few months ago, or like the crazy all-time high 126K, then the crash, and then okay, 1 and 2 times on Bitcoin they tried and they failed, and now it's just lower highs and it's about to be lower lows probably. Yeah, I think you got distribution going on. I don't really like it, but hey, it might rally, dude, because it's GameStop. I mean, the Reddit neckbeards might, hey, dude, we got this, bro. Let's Wall Street bet this thing. But for me, I hate this price action, and I wouldn't want to own it, but you're free to do your thing. I don't like it. I liked it when it was correlating positively this key level, but then the new data came in, and it's like, this is confirming less than before, confirming they're not going to run this thing sky high, and now even more evidence of less than before, and now even more weakness. I cannot sign off on it, even if it pumps, man. That's cool though. It might pump, dude. Thank you, Gummy. Zoom. Oh my God. A 2020 darling. Yeah, looking like they're turning it around. Yep. I like it. I do like this. Evidence of a bottom being put in. Yeah. Above 84.59. Really liking it. Above the 200-week moving average now. You have evidence of more than before coming in ever so slightly and in the basement. I would think where you are right now, given enough time, above 85 bucks, you're waiting on 104. I think you'd be targeting for that. It's like you had this nice crab pattern. The crab. And it's playing out now. And I think you'd be, again, 105, 101 to 105 candle close. Yeah, that's your target from here. Okay. More than before going on. Yeah, Zoom communications, man. For some reason, looking, what's that mean? Everyone's got to be on their computer again? Computing? SMCI, I didn't see it, but I didn't see it, but I guess in the schedule, you don't want SMCI, dude. I've been looking at it. It's terrible. Like, oh my God, dude. Nope. The answer is no. The answer is probably 21 bucks, $22, $23. Yes, this is garbage. Look, think about this, right? They crashed, and then nice M shape and accumulation, and then this is all you got, dude. Okay. This is the market participants' major attempt to go on a big rally to go to 94 and beyond, and they failed miserably. Okay. It's crashed. It's below the 200-week moving average. Bearish engulfing candle 2 weeks ago, catching fall through this week, losing support resistance. No. The answer is no. The answer is probably $21 to $23. You wait for that. There's no action to take on this crap. None. You do not own this asset. You can, all right? Not financial advice, literally ever, but again, technicals, garbage, complete trash. Ugh, that's your SMCI. Sorry, it's not what you wanted, dude. We can't romanticize these coins or these stocks, but they look this bad. They had their chance, though. They really had their chance. Earnings killed this thing. All right, the AI, perpetual AI money printer scam, the market's starting to test that. Okay, starting to test.
Potato Anonymous tipped $25. Curious about the other Zoom LZ Legal Zoom Plaza and thanks, happy holidays. Man shrugging emoji, folded hands emoji, wine time.
What's up, Potato? Thanks so much, dude, for the 25. Let's look at my alert going off on XRP. Look at this. I mean, going for the lowest weekly candle close since November 18th. So they're now really starting to get this thing going, and it would be very much warranted. Very much warranted downtrend. If you own XRP, God bless you. You don't give a crap about what I say. If you own XRP, you did not give two craps or respect anything I was talking about the past 2+ months. Nothing. You didn't care. There was a short trade set up on this thing being posted. You didn't care. You're like, I'm just going to hold XRP, bro. Like, what are you doing? How are you like watching this stream and like owning this crypto? Like, what? You're nuts. You're masochistic. You don't want to retire. I don't know what it is. Look at that. That's the 190's it, dude, on the weekly. Gone. Getting cut through like a hot knife through butter. We got 3 days. What's going to happen in 3 days? Way lower. Probably. Next request was Coinbase Global Incorporated. Garbage. Too late? Man, kinda. 282 is probably the best level to care about it. All right. Yeah. All right. 282. That swing high from March of last year. Swing highs from 2021. Yeah. This is I think you're going to see 205. If they don't hold to it, I think you're going to see an 886. Like, I think your target, your target, no matter what, is the 88% retrace. And I'm saying we're not going to take action here, but I think we're going to get here. I think you're going to get to 179. Yeah. I just don't know if it's going to hold up and they're going to actually react there, because there's not really any strong support looking left at that point. But that's the target. Up or down, it's going to swing up or down, but eventually Coinbase is going to be down another 24%. Yeah, that's my opinion. Whatever. You didn't listen to me on XRP or Solana. You just continued owning that garbage. So might as well just continue owning Coinbase till it goes down 24 more percent. Congratulations on not doing the right thing, not caring about technicals. Yeah, go ahead, dude. Yeah, this is garbage, dude. Very bad. And we've already gone into the discussion of why it's going to get worse for Coinbase. They have proven how screwed crypto is. Crypto died October 10th. Crypto as we know it. That's it, Infinite Paradox. Looks scary because it is. 24% more downside. Minimum. Anyway, the bearish dragon. It was already we already had a bearish dragon pattern, dude. Yeah, I mean, when they lost that bear, look at that beautiful bearish back test. It was so godlike, man. That's the short up thrust, and then the back test of up thrust is gone, dude. Yeah, minimum 205, 212 on deck, imminent. Look at that 200-day moving average rejected, dude. Just send it to freaking $200, man. Okay, anyway, so God. Hershey's, bro. I like Hershey's. Kinda. I mean, maybe I like it. I don't know. I mean, I get it, but it's still downtrending so much. Like Hershey's, like I like the more than before, but I don't like that all the more than before is still just all below the previous highs. So you still, can you trust it? It's so well established in a downtrend. I mean, lately, locally, it's been in an uptrend. Probably looks pretty good on the weekly. And that bear flag played out. My God. Yeah, see, I still just, it could still just be a bearish consolidation structure. It still could be. Because they're at all these peaks, they're not able to rival the previous highs. And that's and they're below the 200-week moving average. So I still still sketchy, man. To me, I think there are better assets and better trends, better sectors, better markets. We have to really be like, I don't know. It could be a rising wedge pattern. They can disguise their accumulation. They can disguise it very well. Look at, I mean, it's like a rising wedge to me, man. Till we're making higher highs than previous highs. I mean, think about how long this consolidation has been going on. It's been going on virtually, what, 11 months? And not one peak has been higher than any peak from last year. They haven't even been able to rival 201.80 at the highs, the swing low from 2022. I have concerns. I have concerns. I don't know if I can trust it. I'm sorry. Yep. They're deep retraces, but they're just not enough. I mean, I guess you're okay above 182. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. I'll just say this. Whatever you're going to do, if you think it's the 3 rising valleys, I don't think you should own it below 182. I don't think you should own it below the 2021 swing high and all these lows. Like that should be a cutoff. So I'm not going to post a trade setup on it. It's freaking Hershey's, dude. And it's in a downtrend, and it has not proven that it's recovered and it's out of the downtrend yet. And if you wanted to play it, it's either 182 or I guess 175. If you really wanted to be loose on this one, that's it. That's all I got for you on Hershey's, man. Will BOJ have no impact? Technically, historically, the BOJ interest rate hike always has a negative, 100% always has a negative effect on crypto. So make of that what you will. Carl wants US dollar, Japanese yen. Sure. My God, man. What you talking about? An uptrend? No question here. No question here on an uptrend, man. Yeah, support. They're just holding it. They're not letting it break. It's just the highest low base since February of 2024 of the 200-week moving average. I'm making a higher high yet, no, but anything above 151.96 is bullish. This is the weekly. They could go and they could back test it as support, and it'd be even better. But yeah, you know, from this high to low, you're at an 88% retrace. That's where pauses or pullbacks occur a lot. You know, you could probably find yourself a little bearish bat pattern in there. But if sideways or comes to 151.96, might be a long opportunity because the trend is your friend. You're not bucking this uptrend. This is a great uptrend. And look left, nothing here, right? You could also look at it like a descending triangle breakout, bullish breakout. We've already had it. See, they broke the supply line, and a back test of 150, 151. That'd be back testing both key levels. So you're in good shape here, even if it goes down some. The US dollar paired against Japanese yen, meaning like the US dollar looks like it's gonna gain more against the yen. If you give me enough time. I see there's a Gartley. See, I don't know about Gartley, man. No, definitely no Gartley. Again, I'm talking about X, A, B, C, D, W, a bat pattern, bearish bat. And it's just pausing. And I look at the trend here, and I just like, how could you want to fight this trend? It's so good. Yeah, I think this is probably going higher. That's just based on everything I'm seeing. So you don't fight trends, man. You don't fight the trends. And these little bearish patterns, they probably not reliable. And if they are, they probably won't perform well. They'll underperform, a higher low will get put in, and they'll run it again. Oh man, yeah, I'm just legals in for potato. Sorry, I'm so tired, man. That was kind of interesting. Yeah, interesting-ish. You're in the basement, put in the higher lows. It's trying to hold above that $10 level, psychological level. Probably get a channel. But all these lows, right? They're all lower than previous lows. Like, if you were going to own it, chances are you probably don't want to own it below $9. There's a lot of downside. They could take it to $7.57, $8 in this little channel. But yeah, I mean, they've been making higher highs, higher lows since July. I mean, really since February of this year. Yeah, I guess anything above, it's almost like what we were just looking at on Hershey's, where, okay, the trend's not your friend. The trend's down. You've been downtrending. When's the last time you put in an actual higher high? I guess you could say, well, locally, since March, we put in a higher high and now a higher low. Okay, well, if that's the case, then you wouldn't want to own it below $9. I don't think, because I think there's major implications of this going lower. So LegalZoom, maybe they're trying to turn it around here. You know, you got a little uptrend going. It's more than before, but I think it would be better structurally if it did do this. I think it would look it would be prettier of a structure if you wanted to 3 rising valleys. I don't think that's deep enough at all. So yeah, I mean, do your thing. Yeah, they broke a supply line. Yeah, nice, dude. Supply line broken. They could still take this thing down to 770 and it back tests the breakout. It back tests this key level that was never regarded as support. 757, man, never. So that's like where I'd be wanting it to go if I wanted to take a long on it, and I probably wouldn't be messing with it. But if we started seeing favorable price action down there, it might be something. It might be your optimum low risk, high reward opportunity area. Right there, they broke that huge 22% candle. They never tested to see if this support is support again because it was violated. So, yeah, whatever. It's doing things. It's doing all right. Yeah, could be better. Better entries, I think. Thank you, Potato. I'm sorry. I'm so tired, dude. I'm sick, Chad. I'm like, oh, I have an ailment, and I'm trying to get through it, dude. Oh. Good to see you, Chad. I'm sorry I didn't spend much time looking in chat because I think you would prefer I just look at the charts. November 10th. Salty, do you mean October 10th? Because that was 10/10. 11/10 was nothing burger. 10/10 was everything burger. Solana on the day. Already down 1.1%. Are you kidding me, man? $90 target. I don't give a crap. It's been that way. It has been that way. There's been no change. Yeah, dude, I chugged, bro. I totally chugged, bro. Take my word for it, man. Okay, well, God, XRP, man. Look at XRP, low of day, lowest level seen. Well, we're about to take out remember October 10th, chat, 10/10, the largest liquidation event in crypto history. You're about to take out that low. I knew it, man. I remember saying, like, we're going to retest these wick lows on these coins. Like, it is just the beginning. That was it. That ushered it all in. You killed crypto. Just like the movie Margin Call. You have killed this market. Yeah, G-Dog, he's going to gift some of his family members Binance Dust. I saw that. Very charitable. Very nice. God bless you if you own this still. Could have gotten out a long time ago, man. There was no reason to own this asset below 272. You're out of your effing mind. What's Ethereum doing? Let's look at SUI real quick. Is it breaking? Close. You're waiting on 88 cents on SUI. Dogecoin, it's not down too bad, but you did. I mean, it's already broken, right? They bearish breakdown, bearish back test. Look at that beautiful bearish back test a couple days ago, and the fall through today. You're just waiting on 10 cents, 10-cent Doge on deck, baby. That just means you've got another 10 to 12% downside on Dogecoin. Very nice. Ethereum, you're just waiting on well, minimum 2724 and then 2600, 2400 is the hard target. Yeah, 2400, we'll just wait on that one. Venom, thank you so much, dude, for watching. Seriously. Six, I did, man. I went into a hardcore conversation about it earlier in the stream. If you didn't see it, you should. It was good. I blacked out. Man, I haven't even gone on my US dollar tether pair. Like, it's like, what's the point? They're all doomed, dude. Cardano, man. Hoskins and Son. Look at Hoskins and Son, dude. Oh my God. I'll see it 24 cents now. Remember the hard target was 37 cents? No. Hard target's the 10/10 liquidation event. low, 28 cents minimum. And now I'd say it's even lower. I think it's probably 24 cents. Chat, this is doomed. It's over. Don't listen to these people talking about like, oh, they like, I'm on crypto Twitter every day, right? Every day I see people like with hopium saying like, dude, it's okay. It's coming, man. Like the rallies come. Why? What in what world? You're so delusional. These people do not understand what trends are at all. And they get 100,000 plus views on their tweets. And it's like crazy. I just can't even believe it. 24 cents, 12 cents. Cardano, it's coming, dude. If you give me enough time, I'll go rand. Dude, I'll go rand. Well, 9 cents. We just haven't looked at these in a while because they're just better markets, man. Way better markets. Comp coin. Oh, bro. You know, I think a test of $10 is coming. So that, you know, this liquidation event low will be tested at the lows. You'll see. You don't believe it now, I know. That's incredible price action. Look at that. Look how they scam wicked the date of December 13th that went up to 35. Perfect test. And then rejection. Remember, we've been talking about low liquidity, buyer-inducing scrub rallies to get the dumbest people, the dumbest of the dumb money, the last of it. People would like buy into candles like that if they didn't understand what the trend was. They didn't understand what was actually going on. If they were blind, they would buy into that and get murdered. And that was the lowest daily candle close ever on comp. Just less than an hour ago. CRV, bro. You'll break 32 cents most likely, and then you will be back at 20 cents, 22 cents. Yep. But privacy coin, remember Dash? It was a pump and dump, chat. Pump and dump. Soon you will be back at $25. No problem, man. No problem, man. Dotcoin. That was the lowest daily candle close literally ever. Human history. We got records. We got price discovery. Ethereum Classic. Oh my God, dude. The worst thing you could ever dreamed of. Ethereum Classic put in its lowest daily candle close since March of 2021. We're talking over 4-year lows on the real old Ethereum. What a trend, though. What a bearish effing trend. Filecoin. What Filecoin? Dude, they're still. How are they respecting this channel still? It's at all-time lows. I mean, all-time low was confirmed less than an hour ago. And it will probably visit the Scamwick low at 35 cents. Yes, you heard me. 35, clip it, 35 cents on Filecoin eventually. All day. GRT, what happened? All-time lows less than an hour ago. Hotcoin, lowest low we've seen since November 20, talking over 5-year lows on Hotcoin. Do you understand how dead this market is? You're out of your mind to think there's anything about this market that's good. All IOTA potato coin. Oh, look at this, chat. Lowest daily candle close in human history. That's it. Jesus chimes, man.
Very bad, boys. Very bad.
Pepe coin. Well, they broke the little rectangle. Lowest daily candle close since February of 2024. All right, 22 plus month lows. And this is the candle close from 20. The targets, whatever this is down here, at like 50% more downside eventually. And on and on and on. We got Zcash down 10%. This one's not too bad, but it's still real bad. It's a dead cat bounce, and I think you're going way lower. You'll 886 this thing back to the 60s. Whatever. Anyway, okay, great, man. No one cares. No one cares, dude. Bro, just as easily as you can be short on the scam crypto market, you can be levered long on metals. Perm. Same outcome. Okay. You can be long on Rivn. You can be long on Tesla. You don't have to be short crypto, bro. You can be, And then you got to deal with these stupid little scam wicks, like these 7% swings. I don't like, I mean, it's just, they're more liquid markets. People making money on the long end of different markets. You don't have to be short crypto. You can be, sure. And dude, the Litecoin trade setup. Posted that. It was 3% from target one. It was at 2% away from target one at the lows yesterday. $71 and then 65, 66 waiting on that. So, I mean, as the shepherd, I am definitely hosting these short setups for crypto. So anyone that wants to participate, there's a trading plan for them. Yeah. Anyway. Now let's unload on Falcon once a minute. Lots of them. How's Tom Lee doing? Remember Tom Lee was down a lot. Let's see how much he's down now. So he had 10.5 billion and now he's at oh no, he was down 10.5. Now he's down 11.1 billion. No. I'm sorry. What? No, he's down 4.275 billion. I guess he's up a little bit off his lows. That's right, because Ethereum's kind of outperformed a little bit. He's terrible. He's down, BMNR is down 27.67%. Yeah, down 4.275 billion. That's real bad, man. No one's coming in to save Tom Lee's Ethereum. Who in the world would come into Ethereum right now and change everything? He keeps buying. I know he's buying. Michael Saylor's buying Bitcoin. But who else really is buying these assets and these trends? I don't know. Like, it's kind of crazy. It's just like, why buy that? You could buy aluminum futures or platinum or palladium uptrends. Anyway, well, I'll let dead chat be dead by itself. Okay. So thank y'all for coming out, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. Likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. I'm going to continue trying to rest and finish up this recovery. So I'll be back till next time. Respect the TA. So I was trying to like time that, but it was too fast. All right. Y'all be good. Be careful. All support's been broken on these altcoins, bro.